Introduction. Waking the Tiger. Unlock. Trauma's grip. Have you ever felt trapped by your past? Haunted by experiences that just won't let go? You're not alone. Trauma affects us all, sneaking into our lives through accidents, illnesses, or even daily stress. It shatters our sense of safety, leaving us with confusing symptoms we can't shake. But what if there was a way out? A path to freedom that comes from an unexpected place, the animal kingdom. This article dives into a game-changing approach to trauma healing. We'll explore simple yet powerful techniques that can help you release pent-up energies, rebuild your resilience, rediscover your zest for life. Imagine being able to befriend your body's inner experiences, to undo the deep imprints trauma has left behind. It's possible, and we'll show you how. These methods aren't magic, they're based on science and animal behavior. Think about it. Animals in the wild face danger all the time, yet they bounce back quickly. How? They have natural ways to shake off stress and fear. We humans can learn from them. We'll walk you through basic somatic techniques. These are body-based practices that help you tune into physical sensations. By doing so, you can start to release the trauma stored in your body. You'll learn how to recognize trauma signs in your body, use breathing to calm your nervous system, practice gentle movements that release tension, develop a new relationship with your physical self. This isn't about reliving painful memories, it's about giving your body the tools to let go of old patterns, to feel safe and whole again. Remember, this information doesn't replace professional help. If you're struggling or having thoughts of self-harm, please reach out to a doctor, therapist, or support line. They're there to help. But for many, these techniques can be a powerful first step, a way to start your healing journey on your own terms. Are you ready to break free from trauma's hold, to reclaim your life and find new meaning? Then let's begin this transformative journey together. Your path to healing starts here. In this episode, one of the Nature and the Environment English book summary, we will discuss the content of the 1997 released Waking the Tiger book, written by author Peter A. Levine with Anne Frederick. The full title of the book is Waking the Tiger: Healing Trauma. Genre: Psychology, Nature and the Environment. Idios. Chapter 1. Waking the Tiger. Trauma and stress. Learning from animals. Trauma can come from many sources. It can be from childhood abuse, violence, or accidents. Trauma leaves lasting effects on people. These effects can be physical, emotional, and mental. Trauma symptoms include anxiety and depression. People may have flashbacks or trouble sleeping. They might feel chronic pain or feel spacey. Almost everyone faces some form of trauma in life. Interestingly, wild animals rarely suffer from long-term trauma. They face constant dangers but seem to cope well. What can we learn from them? The key is in how bodies respond to stress. When faced with danger, our bodies prepare for action. Our hearts beat faster. We breathe quicker. Our muscles tense up. This is the stress response. We often hear about fight or flight, but there's also a freeze response. This happens when we can't fight or run away. Our body becomes still. Our heart rate and breathing slow down. Freezing can be helpful. It might trick a predator or protect us from pain. But there's a problem. The stress response builds up energy in our bodies. Fighting or running uses this energy. Freezing doesn't. Animals naturally release this energy after danger passes. They shake, tremble, and sweat. This helps them return to normal. Humans often skip this step. We try to stay strong instead of letting our bodies release the energy. This unused energy gets stuck in our bodies. It becomes trauma. Trauma can make us always on edge or always numb. It changes how our brains work. It can affect our memory and emotions. Trauma can also cause dissociation. This means feeling disconnected from our bodies. We lose touch with our feelings and instincts. This can make life feel less meaningful. To heal from trauma, we need to release the stuck energy. We need to reconnect with our bodies. This helps us find balance and feel alive again. Chapter 2. Waking the Tiger. Healing trauma through the body trauma leaves deep wounds in our bodies. Even when our minds try to forget, our bodies remember. Somatic experiencing is a gentle way to heal trauma. It helps us connect with our inner body feelings. This method can release trapped energies in our nervous system. It can help us feel safe in our own skin again. Somatic techniques can be helpful, but they might also bring up hard feelings at first. Go slowly and stop if it's too much. If you keep getting stuck or upset, ask a trained expert for help. Remember, healing takes time. Don't rush it. The main practices in somatic experiencing are 1. Grounding, 2. Titration, 3. Pendulation, 4. Discharge. These methods work with body feelings. They focus on the body, not just talking. They blend two things, building inner strength and slowly facing tough memories. Grounding helps you focus on the present. It uses your senses to keep you in the here and now. You might notice how things feel, smell, or sound around you. This helps you stay calm when dealing with hard memories. Titration means facing a small bit of stress at a time. It lets you deal with trauma memories without getting too upset. Pendulation is like swinging back and forth. You move between feeling calm and facing a little discomfort. This helps you process trauma bit by bit. Discharge is about letting go of stuck energy in your body. You might shake, stretch, or make sounds to release it. Here are 2 simple ways to start healing. 1. Grounding. Sit quietly and notice how your body feels. Feel your feet on the floor. Notice your breath. Look around and name 5 things you can see. 2. Titration. Think of a small part of a tough memory. Notice how your body feels. If it's too much, go back to grounding. Repeat this, going back and forth slowly. Remember, healing is possible. Be patient with yourself. Take small steps. Your body knows how to heal, and you can learn to listen to it. Chapter 3. Waking the Tiger. Feeling your body. A way to heal trauma. Our bodies hold a special kind of knowledge. It's called the felt sense. This is a term created by Eugene Gendlin, a psychologist. The felt sense is how your body feels about something. It's like a gut feeling but for your whole body. The felt sense can help release old trauma. Trauma often leaves unclear feelings in our bodies. By exploring these feelings slowly, we can start to heal. Here's a simple exercise to learn about your felt sense. 1. Find a book with lots of pictures. 2. Sit comfortably and take deep breaths. 3. Feel your body. Notice any sensation. 4. Look at a picture in the book. 5. Notice how you feel about it. 6. Try to feel this reaction in your body. 7. Watch how these feelings change. 8. Move to another picture and repeat. This exercise helps you tune into your body's responses. It's a gentle way to start. When you're ready, you can try a more challenging exercise. 1. Sit comfortably and relax. 2. Imagine a scary situation. 3. Notice how your body reacts. 4. Write down what you feel. 5. Note the time. 6. Relax and come back to the present. 7. Note the time again. You can repeat this with different scenarios. It helps you learn to manage stress. These exercises may seem simple, but they're powerful. They teach your body to stay present instead of shutting down. They also show your nervous system that you can handle stress. By practicing these skills, you can start to heal from trauma. It takes time and patience, but it's worth it. Remember, if things feel too intense, it's okay to slow down or seek help from a professional. These exercises are just the beginning. They open the door to deeper healing. With practice, you can learn to listen to your body and feel more in control. Final summary. Waking the tiger trauma affects us deeply. It gets stuck in our body and mind. But there's hope. We can break free from its hold. Wild animals show us a way out. They use their body feelings to let go of stress. We can do this too. We can learn to feel our body sensations. This helps us stay grounded. We can then face small bits of stress at a time. This is safe and manageable. By doing this, we become friends with our inner experiences. We learn to be curious and kind to ourselves. Our nervous system learns to calm down again. Over time, we change how our brain works. We move away from fear and disconnection. We move towards feeling stable and whole. Like animals, we're meant to feel alive and free. By using body-based methods to heal trauma, we can get back to our natural state. We can feel at ease, joyful, and in the flow of life again. This approach helps us reconnect with our true selves. We learn to listen to our bodies. We become more aware of our feelings. This leads to healing and growth. Remember, healing takes time. Be patient with yourself. Small steps can lead to big changes. With practice, you can overcome trauma's effects and live a fuller life.